All right, it's our final day for this lesson. Let's try that. This is Friday's lesson, and it's basically just a summary of what we've covered for this week. God has chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth. Therefore, stand fast. If you serve God faithfully, you will meet with prejudice and opposition. But do not become provoked when you suffer wrongfully. Do not retaliate. Hold fast your integrity in Jesus Christ. Set your face as flint heavenward. Let others speak their own words and pursue their own course of action. It is for you to press on in the meekness and lowliness of Christ. Do your work with steadfast purpose, with purity of heart, with all your might and strength, leaning on the arm of God. The true and exalted nature of your work you may never know. Think of that now. Let me read that again. The true and exalted nature of your work you may never know. The value of your being you can measure only by the life given to save you. For every soul who is growing up in Christ, there will be times of earnest and long continued struggle. For the powers of darkness are determined to oppose the way of advance. But when we look to the cross of Christ for grace, we cannot fail. That's awesome. The promise of the Redeemer is, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. The youth instructor, Ellen G. White, November 9th, 1899. So our closing questions for the week. Number 1, Paul was in prison several times, always unjustly. How do you respond when you are unfairly treated? What Bible promises can you suggest for such times? Think. Question number 2. The persecution of Christians, Tertullian, an early church leader, said, the oftener we are mown down by you, the more in number we grow. The blood of Christians is seed. At the same time, persecution in some places and times has greatly hindered the work of the church. What are ways we can support those who suffer persecution for their faith? Last one. Think about the memory text for this week in light of the hardships Paul suffered. It was rejoice in the Lord always, rejoice. That's our memory text, if you don't remember. What does that mean, rejoice always? How are we supposed to do that? Someone you love is sick or dies, or you lose your job, you're in great physical pain. Perhaps the key to understanding is to ask this. Rejoice in what? That is, no matter our situation, what can we always rejoice in? Food for thought. Until next time, God bless.